Hi guys, it's me, Zachary again. And this time I'm going to show you my Angry Bird huge clay collection. First up, we have the red bird. And all I have to do is shoot him like I said in the first video. The next bird should be the blue bird, which I'll make two more later. Some other day, I mean. And he splits into three birds. Well, one would come out there and one would come down here. Next up is the yellow bird. And he goes super fast like this. And he's yellow, eyebrows, hair. He's the first one of these two. He's the first one of these two that has the black hair instead of the same color hair. Whoa. Next up is the white bird. And all you have to do is the white bird he flies very high and then shoots out a white bomb, or if you want to call it an egg, and kills some pigs. I just didn't put like the little part down here there because it wouldn't look that good, so I didn't. Next up is the blackbird. All I have to do is shoot him and then he explodes. There, blackbird. Awesome. Next up is the big brother bird. All I have to do is shoot him just like the red bird, only, and then he crashes into everything. He's kind of like the mom bird, only he doesn't explode. So all I have to do is just shoot him, and he's so big that he crushes almost everything, but not every single thing. He can get a lot of wood and a lot of bricks and stuff. And next up is the boomerang bird. You just shoot him, and then he goes behind the house, and then you touch the screen, and he says, blah, and then turns the other way and gets the pig. Next up, we have the pigs now. So first, I'll show you the king pig. The king pig has got a golden crown, blue jewels. He's the biggest pig there is, except for Jolly Pig. Jolly Pig's in Angry Bird's face. And then next we have the helmet pig. It's kind of like the king pig's servant, but he's not quite. He's just really the helmet pig with the hard helmet to protect him. Oh, and if you've ever heard of EvanTube, his dad is rockin'. And Grandpa Pig, he's got a mustache, or we can call him Mustache Pig, either one. And he's got wide eyebrows, because he's so old, and blue under his eyes, like he's sleepy. And then the next pig is the tiny pig. He's very small. He's easy to get, because all I have to do is shoot a bird, and then boom. Next, now here's the tiniest pig, which he's somewhere, there he is. The super tiny pig. See, it's so tiny that I made it. I just used it out of scraps of my stuff. And this is how small it is compared to the small pig. Next, we're about done with my big ones, is the pig from the Year of the Dragon. Even though I didn't have enough black clay, so I couldn't do the thing in black, so I just had to do it in gray. And I didn't have enough red to do the things, and so I just did it in orange. So he's kind of my worst pig, even though I still like him. Next up, we have the slingshot. The slingshot can hold all the angry birds except the mighty eagle and mighty dragon. And the orange bird puffed up, which I'll make an orange bird puffed up and a plain one soon. Which actually I made the plain one, but I haven't baked it yet. Next, we've got the mighty eagle. And this is how big he is to the tiny pig. And he eats like these things they're like sardines. And you put it in his mouth, which I actually did the detail of his tongue and the black stuff in his mouth. Like, when you look in your mouth, you got black in there. It just looks black, but it's not actually not black. Next, we've got firecrackers, but this comes off easily, but it can go back on. So it's like these things are toothpicks. So all I have to do, it's like this is the ground, like the grass, and then the base. And something it's like they're blasting into the air. And now for the very last model of like my big ones, I'm gonna have also a tiny collection, which I made all of them. The mighty dragon, which my dad had to help me to shape this, but I think it's pretty good. Not too good. I think the eyebrows are just a little bit too big. That's all. And the horns need to be a little bit bigger. And I need to put this under here. I meant to do that, but now I had an accident and didn't do that. He's okay. Now it's time for my tiny collection. My tiny collection, we have first a slingshot. This is like I have like something called my tiny collection, and they're Angry Birds. And I have a lot of these, a little bit more than all these. And so the slingshot with the thing for the mighty eagle, and I'll make a mighty eagle for it soon, and a mighty dragon. So here's the thing. Whoa. Next up we have the red bird. Shoot him like I said with the other one. Next, I've got a lot of these. So this is him like when he just gets crushed and dead and he's hurt and he's like, ow, something. So next up are the bluebirds. I got this bluebird. His beak kind of gets in the way. So 1 bluebird, 2 bluebirds. Now my 3rd bluebird is somewhere. Okay, and there's my 3rd one. Got red under its eyes, like this one. These guys are smaller than those, but they're not smaller than him. So next up we've got, oh right, like the bluebird's almost dead, like what I did with the redbird. 1 bluebird, which I don't really like him. The next bluebird, I don't really like him either. But the last one is my favorite one. It's this one. I think I did really good on it. Three of them. Next up is the yellow bird. The yellow bird just has like tail, hair, red eyebrows, beak. Kind of made that a little bit too long. Shaped it a triangle. He's still angry. I did not, and also make him like with his tongue out soon, like this one, something like that. Well, I haven't made that yet. Next up, we have the white bird. So the plain white bird, and like that. Only I forgot to put his tail on there. And then white bird like almost dead. Only I put his tail there on this one. So, and his beak is orange. That's like if you haven't used his power, then he would look like this. Next up, we got the blackbird. And I've got a lot of him, just like I said in my Angry Bird plush toy video. I do have a lot of him. So, there he is. Now, here's him about to blow up. Like when he's red and he turns red, and then he's about to blow up and he's almost like, BOOM! And then, after he does that, he gets so almost to blow up that he changes to this. His cheeks are puffed up, like when the orange bird puffs up. And his eyebrows turn black, and his thing turns orange. Then, when he's so almost gonna blow up, then he looks like this. And that's the end of the blackbirds. Now on to the boomerang bird. Which you just throw him and boo, and he comes back. Boo, doo, doo, doo. And the yellow bird goes super fast, like I said, and the blackbird blows up, and the white bird drops the egg. So, and I'll make a sick one of him just like the yellow bird soon. Next is the last bird, and it's the orange bird, which I don't really like it. It's kind of messy and kind of messed up on his eyebrows a little bit. His beak. I'll make a big one soon, but I don't really like him anyway. I don't really care about him that much. Next up we're going to do the pigs after this one. It's like just a base for the pigs to go like behind the tree so the birds don't really see them or something. I just made a tree or something. And then finally I got the small pig from my small collection. Helmet pig. I kind of did a darker green for the small ones than the light ones. The big ones. Mustache pig, and he's kind of grinning, like you see his teeth down there. And remember, like I said, if you ever heard of Evan Tube, his dad is still walking. And I'll make some Space Angry Birds soon. Which actually I already made them. And I just need to bake them.